for the AP changed its position. By the way, when that MOA was signed between Secretary Abad and Chairman Basco for the relocations of these facilities, I was then a senior military assistant of Secretary Abad in June of 1998. That was, to the best of my recollection, Your Honor, was still the position maintained. The fact that there was such MOA, that it was signed and even signed also by the former FOI, then Admiral Santos, and signed by the former Secretary of Finance, Enriquez, and signed by the Budget Secretary Bongodig, with a allotted amount of 1.8 billion pesos for the relocation. But on the practical side also, Mr. Chairman, I recognize that perhaps things have changed. And I agree to some extent to the statement of the Marine Commandant that a headquarters of the higher levels of command necessarily be here in Metro Manila. And I have no problems if we have the headquarters of the Philippine Navy in Metro Manila, because as a commander, a higher commander, you're just like a bureaucrat. You're just like any other line agency of government where you are called to present your budget to Congress, etc., etc., attend hearings, etc., etc. And can you just imagine if you are coming from Sangley Point? But I'd like to make a point also that we should distinguish between the admin headquarters and the operational headquarters. Just like in the Pentagon, Mr. Chairman, the offices there are admin headquarters. The operational or combatant units are all over the world. Just like the Philippine Navy, Your Honor. The headquarters, Philippine Navy, is there in Fort Bonifacio. But the combatant unit, the Philippine fleet, is in San Miguel. It's in San Miguel. Yeah. So we should make that distinction so that when we say that we have a Pentagon type headquarters, we're referring mostly to the administrative headquarters.
Thank you. We just recognize Congressman Jaafar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now, I asked that question, Mr. Chairman, because in the light of the so many amendments to the Anti-Subversion Act, the insurgents have brought their objective into urban centers. While we in government has the policy of reducing our troops that defends the Republic from the insurgents. I believe, Mr. Chairman, in an fact, even Congress is realizing, just yesterday we experienced here in Congress, that the enemies of the states are already visible. Right here in Congress, we are able to penetrate the premises of the Congress of the Philippines. Now, to me, while maybe at the time when this policy was made, it was still justifiable. But nowadays, I think there's a need to reconsider the decision of our policymakers in regards to this, because if we will fail, definitely we will fail our people. To decongest Metro Manila or make it accessible to our troops, to be able to quell any rebellious act against our government is the highest crime that a Filipino citizens tasked to defend these states from these insurgents. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
In other words, you're trying to say that even the operational unit should be nearby.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, they should be made accessible.
Because of that
because
development.
we are going to transfer them to Sangli or to Ternate. It will take them perhaps more than half a day to be able to respond to an emergency that is now present within the urban centers in Metro Manila.
Okay. So, Congressman Golez.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chairman, the